Well, hello guys, this is Diamond from Diamond Shine Soap. I'm so excited to be here today. Today we are going to make a super creamy conditioner. But before we get into this conditioner, I want to let you guys know that the entire recipe and every other recipe on my channel will be located in the description box in the Patreon. In the Patreon, we have candle making recipes, skincare recipes, so much there. You will not be disappointed. We also have a chat and we have free live classes on Friday. So let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to be doing today. So listen guys, I've never made a conditioner apart from like the solid conditioners. This will be my very first one. So let's talk about what we have inside of this bowl. First thing first, we have cetyl alcohol. Okay, so cetyl alcohol is a very good ingredient to put in any conditioner. I love it because it's not drying like alcohol, okay? Because when you hear alcohol, you think of drying. That's not the case. It makes the conditioner thicker. It adds a slip for detangling. It also helps the hair feel very smooth and conditioned, okay? The next thing we have is cocoa butter. And I know you guys probably like, what is cocoa butter doing in a conditioner? Listen, it seals moisture into the hair. It helps protect your ends. And it adds it's just like a rich feel to the conditioner, okay? The next thing we have is coconut oil, and we know that it penetrates the hair shaft. It helps reduce protein loss, and it also adds shine. The next thing we have in this bowl is some mango butter. Mango butter is soft. It's not super heavy. We love it because it smooths frizz, and it also adds a very creamy texture. All right, so now this is the magic ingredient right here. This is glycerol. I might be saying this wrong. PEG 100 and glycerol stearin. Okay. Now this is a blend. It emulsifies the oil and the water, and it keeps it from separating. It gives that creamy texture. It adds a soft conditioning feel, and it also helps the product spread easily. This is just vegetable glycerin. It pulls the moisture into the hair shaft. It helps your hair stay hydrated longer, and it also adds a slight slip, okay? DL-panthenol. All right, so this is actually vitamin B5. It helps improve your hair elasticity. It adds shine. It helps your hair feel stronger, and is also light moisture support. We'll be using some distilled water, and that's going to help spread the conditioner evenly through hair. It keeps the formula lightweight and usable, and it's also the main hydration base, okay? We're also going to be using some aloe vera liquid, and that's just honestly to bring the soothing feeling to the scalp. It helps calm itch and irritation, and it adds a light hydration without heaviness, okay? So first thing first, we're going to add to the distilled water, we're going to add the aloe vera, and we're going to add our vegetable glycerin. Okay, so let me give y'all a breakdown of what I'm doing. Here I am experimenting. I had some aloe vera gel, and I wanted to try to see if that would just kind of break down in the water. And it did. It broke down in the water. It dissolved just like glycerin. You know, it gave me no problem up into the heat phase. That's when I had to kind of strain it out. So I do have the aloe vera in the water, but I had to strain out just some particles that came together during the heat phase, and just, I don't even know. I just know that it wasn't a good idea. So make sure you use the aloe vera liquid. Okay, so now I am adding my vegetable glycerin, and that is pretty much it for the liquid phase. Now, this mix right here, you're going to have to heat this up, but after this cool down, you're going to add your provitamin B5, okay? That's what you're going to do. You're going to add it to this phase. I ended up adding mine after everything because I forgot about it, and it just kind of thinned out my recipe, but it made it pumpable because this recipe will give you a very thick, very thick creamy base. Now remember this, you can add anything you want to this recipe. You don't have to use distilled water. You can use rose water. So with that being said, that just shows you that this is going to be one of those customizable recipes. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and take both of your phase A and phase B, and you are going to heat those two phases up. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you are going to mix the two together. Listen, I did not think that making a conditioner, like a creamy conditioner, would be so easy. It was just that quick and easy. We just took all of our oils butters, melted them down, mixed them together. Now we're going to go ahead and grab our stick blender and we are going to mix. Now listen, it's going to get creamy very, very, very fast, okay? And it's actually going to cool down pretty quick as well. And once it cooled down under, I would say 100 degrees, you can add your preservative. I always say use Germall Plus. That is my go-to. As you guys can see, this thing got so thick so fast. The consistency is every bit of amazing. I love a creamy conditioner. So this one is like very creamy, very thick, buttery. And as it sit like overnight, it don't get too thick on you. But if you want to thin it out, all you have to do is just add a little vegetable glycerin to it. And that's what I did to mine because I wanted to make mine pumpable. So in the end, you're going to see me adding my provitamin B5 into my vegetable glycerin. And then I put my essential oils in it. And once I did that, it kind of thinned it out just a little bit. You can do it that way, or you can just leave it thick and add your B5 right before you mix the phase A and the phase B together. But I just wanted to show you guys this consistency. It is so beautiful. Okay, so what I'm getting ready to do now is what you don't need to do unless you want to make yours pumpable. If you want to make it pumpable, this is a good way to dissolve your B5. If you don't, I told you guys already what to do. So I'm just going to add my glycerin to the bowl. Then I'm going to add my provitamin B5 and I'm going to mix it together until it's fully dissolved. Now guys, I decided to go with essential oils in my conditioner because I wanted it to be more on the natural side. You can use essential oils, you can use fragrance. Either one is completely fine. So for me, I use some peppermint, I use some rosemary, and I also use some tea tree. I love the feeling of peppermint in my hair. Peppermint gives like that cooling sensation, kind of feels therapeutic. And the rosemary actually helps support the blood flow, like getting your hair follicles opened up, the blood flow. Peppermint kind of works in the same way as well. Tea tree helps with inflammation. I've used tea tree in the past for like shaving bumps and stuff like that to heal like, bumps. But tea tree helps with inflammation and it also kills bacteria and it helps kill fungus as well in your hair. So when people have stuff like alopecia and different kind of inflamed hair follicles, tea tree is really good for that, and rosemary. So all three together works wonders in your hair, and it will raise the price of your product when people know that you are using those kind of ingredients. The last thing you want to do is go ahead and mix everything together. You can use your stick blender. I just chose to use my spatula and just kind of mix everything together. And once I had everything mixed together, I'm going to go ahead and put it into my container. Now, like I said to you guys before, you can either leave it thick and creamy. You could do it like that, or you can go for a thinner texture like I did. And that's what you see right here. Now, basically what you're going to do is you're going to put this on your hair after you wash it with your shampoo, and you're going to probably get under the dryer, put a plastic cap on it, leave it on, and then you're going to rinse it off. This is not a leave-in conditioner. This is actually I would actually say this is like a deep conditioner. I really would, because of the texture. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys again for the next video soon. All right.